You're in a boggle. I wasn't too sure when you first came up, were you? But you seem to be quite happy now. Look at those eyeballs. You're a friendly guy. Yeah. Tiny snake. I made a few more badges out of the paint-in stuff that I did yesterday. I really like them. It's all like original, none of it's like prints, it's all the paint-ins that I did, and then I cut it up and I cut out all these little drawings and then just put it together in little badges, and I think they're adorable. It keeps focusing on the wrong thing. But yeah, aren't they cute? Once this is finished, I'm either going to love it or hate it, and I can't tell yet. I'm just going to have to wait and see. But I really want to paint at the minute. Like over the past month or so, I've really wanted to paint. So I'm just having a go, and I'm not worrying about whether it looks good or not because I just want to learn it. But yeah, now I have to wait for this to dry before I can find out whether I'm going to like it or not. I don't buy clothes very often, and I also never really get rid of anything, so I've ended up with a lot of stuff that's like not to my taste anymore. After uni, I was a bit lost, for want of a better word, and that included clothes. Over the past couple of years, I've really figured myself out, and I couldn't just buy a new set of everything. And so I had a weird period of not feeling like my clothes represented me, but not having any choice because they were the clothes that I had. I'm at a point now where I have enough stuff that I do like that I'm ready to get rid of the stuff that I don't like anymore. Like, there's definitely still some stuff that I really want to add to my wardrobe, but I have enough stuff now that I can stop wearing things that make me uncomfortable. This is too much stuff. It's not in a good way. Not a good way, too much stuff. This is bad, too much stuff. Look. I found my Cyberdog mittens. They're so cool. I wish they were a colour other than black, but I really like them. here's after. This is all my jumpers now. It's much tidier, much less stuff I don't want. And then this is my hang up stuff. I put my trousers and shorts and stuff in here with a couple of dresses and my overalls and some t-shirts that would get too crinkly. And that box has less winter stuff in it, and I know what's in there now, which will be more useful when it gets cold. And then this is where my bottoms were, but now they're in the other wardrobe. So this is t-shirts and this is still t-shirts, but I thought I'd spread them out a bit because I have quite a few t-shirts, like there's some in the wash as well. And then that's my sleepwear stuff, which is basically the same because I didn't have much of it anyway. I'm so pleased. This is the stuff that I think is worth giving to a charity shop, and this is the stuff that's going to go in the textile recycling. I got rid of a lot of stuff. It feels much better. I'm very, very pleased. Very pleased. Here it is with lines and with the bits that I really, really hated cut off. I'm pretty pleased with it. I don't really know how to control paint, but I like how I've managed to like keep some of the colours like not mixed together. I really like that. I did some nice bit of paint stuff under the chin, but then with the lines I like covered it up, which wasn't intentional. But yeah, practice, practice, practice. I do quite like this as its own little thing anyway, so yep. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. I love painting, it's my new favourite thing, even though it's really, really hard and I have no idea what I'm doing. But I really, really like it. This is where I'm at so far. Can't see, here we go. I've done the background, because everything I've painted up until now, I've done like the main thing and then put the background in, and I'm pretty sure that's not the best way to do it, so this time I'm doing it this way around. This is Bristol board paper, which probably isn't what you're really meant to use with acrylic paint, but I don't really care about such things. I was going to do it on this cardboard, but I was an idiot and made the drawing too big, so I'm using this instead. I'm using a folded piece of printer paper that was in my recycling pile as a palette, because I'm a professional, and yeah, really excited to get the rest of this painted. I don't know how I'm going to outline it yet. The one I did yesterday, I used a Posca to outline it, and I think with how like brush like, I can't remember what the word is, painterly, I can't remember what the word is, but so that you can like seal the brush strokes and stuff. I really like that, and like putting more than one colour on the brush and not entirely mixing it so it's a bit streaky. And I think with that look in the paint, the Posca is a little bit too clean for the outlines, so I want to try outlining it with a brush but I'm so bad at being careful with brushes, but it's something else to practice, so I might try outlining it with a brush. But yeah, I'm having a really good time. Here it is, all finished. I'm happy and annoyed with it. I guess I can see where it's not quite what I wanted it to be like. I tried using a brush to ink the lines, but that just was not working out. Like, I think for a mixture of like bad brush and not having the right kind of ink. Like, I was trying to use the Posca, but because it was a fine Posca, the nib isn't so easy for like getting the paint off of the brush. It wasn't really working, and I'm not very good at it anyway, so it wasn't going very well, and I didn't want to just ruin it, even though I want to practice stuff. So I thought I'd just draw the outlines with the Posca, and then the Posca was a little bit wider than I really want the lines to be, but it doesn't look too bad. But I was getting caught, like where there's a paint bump, the pen would catch, which I guess is just practice. I will get better at that. So there's a couple of bits where the line swerves or is a bit thicker than I want it to be. But overall, I think it's not too bad. I need to remember that, like, it's something that I'm learning. I've spent, I don't know how long, doing all of my colour with either like pens or digital, so I need to not be too down on it because I am still learning. But yeah, I am pleased with it. I think it looks alright. I just need to do more of them, and I just need to practice. I need to maybe find a pen that comes in colours and will go nicely over paint, but is thinner. I don't know whether they're thinner Poscas. This is the 0.7mm pin type. Do they do a thinner one? That would be good if I could do a thinner one, because then I could do the outline in a colour, but it wouldn't be as thick. It might be a bit easier to control. I don't know. I'm not just going to start rambling about it. I've already started rambling. It's finished, and I think it went alright. It's good practice time. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye. Bye. I forgot to add the eye bags, but it's okay. I've done it now.